Whatever. Knuckle Buster, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the House of Rock. He's knocked me forward before like he did there, but the last time it happened, he missed the second jab, so I guess I was too close, but I don't know. Alright, so big potential run killers so far. Getting double hit by Mr. X, getting double bitten on the balcony. Both are bad. Do not want. Thanks for the good luck, appreciate it. I kind of want to see if someone clipped that, because I would love to watch that back. Because I kind of got the same impression, but I couldn't watch the screen. Oh wait. You will not be getting an autograph today. Okay, so food. So tomorrow morning I'm giving blood. First time in 2 months. I'm O negative, so I'm a universal donor these days. It's only my second time ever doing it. And I know when I come home, I'm just gonna want to make this huge fucking breakfast. So I invited one of my best friends over to share in said delicacy. She's also gonna be playing Resident Evil HD Remake for the first time, and I'm very excited about that. Yeah, that breakfast is gonna be something. I'm gonna be making French toast, bacon, sausage, and eggs. Like, the goal is to feed. And it's gonna be great. Get the fuck out of my way. That was weird. That took time when it shouldn't have. See, this will be my third time ever making French toast, and I'm actually really happy with, like, where I've arrived at with my custard. That's everything for French toast. That and making sure the bread is super stale. But yeah, freaking custard's the jam, and you can customize it in so many ways. Remember the original recipe I saw that called for granulated sugar? But then they were like, yeah, you can enhance it with brown sugar. I'm like, why in the world would I ever use granulated sugar when I can use brown sugar? It's so much tastier. And brown sugar French toast is life-changing. Can this asshole not destroy me? Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Oh yeah, that. They really made a mess of it. It's so good, right? I put like a little bit of nutmeg in mine, a lot of cinnamon. Somebody scream! Oh. My bad. I didn't mean like that. Give me this damn card. So angry when the concert lets out. Pretty much. Hey, that was a really good room. I know, I feel like nutmeg for that is like kind of a hot button. Cause like, I don't love nutmeg. I'm not a big eggnog person, and the whole meme of that was, yeah, I put a shitload in it because I want my French toast smelling like eggnog, and I'm like, that ain't me. I don't drink that stuff. But still delicious. Has enough cinnamon to be real good. I never get them that close together. This is weird. Please tell me I knocked him down. Looks like I did. Yes! We can play the game now. Holy shit. Get on the ladder, Claire. They really made a mess of it. That's the deficit rag. Thank you. Speaking of Simpsons, I just finished my my retro rewatch of that today. I got as far as I wanted to, and I'm not gonna watch anymore. I finished up through season 9 on Disney Plus, and I just don't want to watch anything beyond that. I did skip 2 episodes, actually 3. I skipped the musical clip show in season 9 because I just did not enjoy that episode. I skipped Principal and the Pauper because that episode is trash, and I skipped Because I had to, I skipped Stark Raving Dad, because it's not on Disney+. Plus. Not a bad room. If you grab me, son. Yay. You did it. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so what else did I put in mine? It's like, I think it's 3 eggs. I don't remember if it's 2 or 3 eggs. Some half and half. I have used whole cream before. That was something. Really not that different from half and half, but I remember it was kind of like a... Yeah, if you're crazy, you can use whole cream, but then it turns out they're, like, really not that different. You can also just use milk, but, like, I hate buying milk because, like, I never drink it, and milk spoils way too quickly, whereas cream, like, you can keep cream for a good amount of time. Make your jokes, heh heh. Whee! Do this thing. Give me this damn jewel, because I need it. I've never had Chef Ainsley's French toast, but that sounds delightful. I definitely want to make a French toast casserole at some point. I think that sounds super good. Interesting. Damn, dude, you had your arms open as soon as I opened the door. Somebody listens to Creed. That was unfortunate. I did not want to read that. Welcome to this place, I'll show you everything. Go get this thing. Get in there. Do love me some yogurt though. My favorite thing these days is to take like non-fat plain yogurt, like Greek yogurt, and just put some preserves in it. Currently have both strawberry and blackberry, and both are delightful. Oh, okay. So I actually have I don't know if you're still listening, Drum, but I actually do have an answer to your question about like what food I miss most. Since I started my weight loss journey, I have not had a breakfast burrito.
Good to see you're still among the living.
And those are awesome, but
it looks like
they're also incredibly fattening. So yeah, I actually have an official answer to your question now. Just so good, like. Egg and cheese with sausage or bacon and a tortilla? Like, how can you go wrong?
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
Yep.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything
We
happens.
all get to be sad down here. Check the facts, Leon. Be a facts checker. Somebody answer that fucking fax machine! Peace.
Help me!
And of course we just completely ignore because it's a speed run. I'm just gonna go right out the... No, get in there. Everything's stolen nowadays. Why, the fax machine is nothing but a waffle iron with a phone attached. No. I knew I pushed that shit too far. Of course. How much time did I lose? Correct answer is all of it. It's so tilting. See if I can get it back. That was good at least. Hey, what's up, Meryl? I have to do this. Bombs away. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say it one more time. Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. I like this strat, actually. Let's see if I can take him out again. That's unfortunate. Not like I need the grenades. It just cost me time when I didn't want to lose time. Damn it. Claire, please. I think I was too far along the outside to get a good read on that. Wrong way. Okay.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Give me one moment.
I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like
So I'm used to
all the
having
others.
just a peek at things while cutscenes happen in this game, but
That's
I also
the
normally
mayor's
toss my
daughter.
phone away.
I was told to
And
look after her.
the downside
But I
is
failed
that
miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing
if I don't have my
short.
phone with me, I still can't do anything on my computer.
But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop
Dude, he's the
it.
worst.
In a manner of speaking, there is.
Like, he's actually the worst.
Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely.
God, my former roommate is preaching.
And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. The girl on his desk kind of looks like Jessica, too. Mike Hagar, however, is an upstanding citizen. Brian Irons is not. Brian Irons is a piece of shit with a mustache. Like, dude is literally human excrement.
Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella
Dude,
Chemical
people starting
Near the city
friggin'
limits. The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to
That's
go
not
to
much
the
of a
police
wrestling
station
match.
because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
Though if
From
Irons brought a
I'd
gun,
say she was probably right.
which
But
he
it's
probably
dangerous
would,
here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out
then it's
there.
no longer a wrestling
I
match.
don't know what it is, but I saw it.
The shit talk would be
Much
real,
larger
though.
than any
He
of
threatened to,
those
like,
zombies.
murder
And it's
Hagar
coming
and stuff
after
him and
me.
shit. Just beat him with a hammer. Yeah, there you
What
go.
was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Beginning of the fight, he'd
Sherry,
cheat the entire
wait.
time. He's not there to fight fair. Although once he hits on Jessica and threatens to do horrible things to her, like that's just the end right there.
Chief?
Claire, please. Claire, please. Alright, I still don't know how to properly do this. I think I'm gonna just have to try, right? I'm trying to hug the wall past the point where you can see me. It's definitely possible. I think I'll just have to learn that properly from somebody else instead of just going with what I see. Get it, please. Thank you. Ta-da!
Sherry.
On the queen!
I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay
game
here,
is so
that
good.
monster will find us. Let's go.
Like, Neo Turf Masters
I
will
won't.
never get enough love.
What's the matter?
It's so strong.
Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters.
Oh no!
I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry. Don't go alone. Sherry!
Gary! Gary! I'm just gonna do this thing where I'm gonna call Sherry everything that rhymes with Sherry except Sherry. Gary, Larry, Harry, Barry. The only way she knows how. Pure guts and determination. She's surviving a zombie outbreak at the age of 11, for crying out loud. Who are we to discount Sherry Birkin? I actually don't know if that one on the right is pushed far enough, and that would be very unfortunate if it was not. I think that's far enough. No, I got the double leg Y game. That's the first time I've had that in like 4 attempts that got this far over the past couple days. That sucks. Alright, the one on the right has me a little concerned. I hope that's far enough. Yeah, there you go. Ever the helpful one. That's Sherry Birkin. She'd have better days, though. Still say Government Agent Sherry is best Sherry. Even if Resident Evil 6 wasn't a very good video game.
Claire, are you there?
Talk to me.
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay.
The added echo of
But I
Sherry
couldn't
talking
find
here
him.
makes it even worse.
But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why
Sweetie.
don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Oh, Jesus, Smitty.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry!
Larry?
Sherry!
Larry! Talk to me, Leon.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh,
and heading to the
Smitty
sewer.
loves this character.
Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Get the key, please. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, whoops. Good, good. Question is, what's so dead about it? Hey. across. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Imagine humor at a time like this. Especially when Sherry's involved. You know what? I ain't got time for that. Oh yeah, I have to do this, don't I? Unfortunate. Still worth killing that dog, though. That was actually pretty great. Except if she gets infected with the G-Virus, she won't leave anybody alone. She's the perfect host for it. Okay. Yeah, that's right. This part sucks sometimes. I get it most of the time, but I butchered it last time. That guy still grabbed me from behind. The worst. Wait, what is my inventory? No, I can't do it. I tried. Also added grenade rounds, which isn't terrible, just something to note. I'm gonna use the first aid spray as soon as I get in the next room. Like, not right away, but like right before I use the, lighter. Actually, well, do I need to do that? I guess not. I didn't think about having to use the key there. I'm discarding that. Menuing, man. Learn it. I have not played any Dino Crisis except for the first one. I enjoyed it. Might play the second one. No real interest in the third one. So I'm going to keep it the first aid spray and not get the red herb and green herb. Much as I'd like to have those, just to have another healing item. The Juggernaut, bitch! That's really hard. Yep, even worse now. Nothing like getting chain grabbed in this game, it's the best. That was really shitty. Like, real shitty. Oh god. Yeah, that was pretty close. Didn't love that. It happens. That room can be really mean if you mess up your movement. The return visit back to the lobby is not my favorite there. Alright, so we're going to spend 2 items to get 2 items. Resources, or menu is neutral. Inventory is neutral. Spin the crank and the cogwheel to get the last 2 stones we need. Hadouken. There we go. Okay, so I have yet to miss this Mixture X dodge. So let's keep that hope alive, shall we? That was dumb. forget to turn left coming out of there. It's so quiet. Because of course it is. Hey, Reg. Appreciate the use of channel points there. That always looks like it's gonna mess up every single time. Every time. Okay. I just gotta make sure this liquor doesn't act stupid, and we should be okay. I particularly love yacht dodging this guy. He's kind of crafty. He does things sometimes. Not a good room, but we could be doing worse.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're
Yeah,
safe.
it's like 170 splits or something. It's wild. Get out of my way, please. Yeah. I'll definitely take this many splits if it's automatically split.
I'm going down there.
If I had to
Stay
manually
here,
split
wait for
this,
me, okay?
I probably wouldn't run this game. I have a tweet to reply to that may start some words. A friend of mine in Japan is insinuating things.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down.
This rant is pretty epic,
What happened?
to Irons' credit. Like,
Shut up.
dude is just ready to
You
shit on
can't
everybody.
possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons.
His
Superior to the T-Virus in every
his
way.
lurching there is something.
Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it?
Damn, definitely.
In case you
showing
haven't
that.
already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me.
Put him up, give me your money.
What?
But you're the cop. Yeah, that doesn't sound horrific at all. Not even slightly. No, Claire, please. Fudge that up. In the red? Probably. Yeah, he done. But yeah, we're 100% in the red. Time to drop some acid on his abs. This fight is so much easier than I thought it would be. And we're done here. Looking better. Oh, it was too early.
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe
Duh.
the man who developed the G-virus is actually...
Would you think I was just gonna leave you here?
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Can't read my, no you can't read my poker face. She said something about promises, and the lyric that flashed in my mind was like, you know, promises, flawlesses, you know, things like that. Now we get escort mission Sherry. Easily the worst Sherry. Oops.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Does he? I thought he just got up with, like, holding his back against the wall. Looked like a zombie animation to me.
Claire?
Like, when zombies get up, they're always prone. Whether they're face down or face up. Leon was sitting.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Should save a pretty good amount of time in this room. All I have to do is go get this. Actually, I'm gonna drop off the lighter too. What am I doing? Stop being a nincompoop. Still saved a good amount of time, but that was not exactly good.
What happened? You're bleeding.
You're observant.
I ran into this woman who was in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay.
Hey, what's up, nice guy? Happy October.
It's Ada I'm worried about.
Leon's such a putz. I love him to pieces, and I always will, but man, he really needs to buy a clue. The only benefit of the doubt I give him is that it's his job. Protect the innocent and all that jazz. Pretty good. Got my first finished run of this category earlier. I'm really enjoying Claire B. It's a very fun run.
Are you all right? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system.
Got knocked in the pit by Ada.
Her.
What? I told her to go to the police
Oboe
building.
uppercut that noggin.
Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Ding, 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 ding. What do we have for her, Johnny? Oh, gee, that's too bad. I love it. I love it. In there, Claire. Not great. I miss Nice Guy streams. So chill. But when is he gonna get to the fireworks factory? Cool, I actually had it. Don't get clips. Yes! Easy gold split. Rough, rough. I am Poochie, the rockin' dog. That episode is messed up. Oh, I was talking about it earlier that, I approve of that, don't get me wrong, but, I just finished through season 9 on Disney Plus, because I use I use like syndicated TV as like background noise for when I'm doing like coding and integration and stuff. And Simpsons was perfect because I've seen most older episodes well over 30 to 40 times. Claire, why did you need to turn the meter to the left to do that? Well, you can't get rewatched all of them. Stark Raving Dad is currently out. Like, and it's never coming back either. Which is a shame because that episode is timeless, but I also get why they did it. But after season 9, I just had no desire to watch any more of it. To me, that's when the like season 9 had a lot of problems,
You're okay.
but it still had some classics. See, I haven't tried to go back and watch Family Guy, and I feel like if I tried to, I'd probably actually hate it now. There's so many, so much cringe stuff going over that. Season 9 was 97, 98.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
That was also right around the time Phil
Absolutely
Hartman
sure.
passed away,
If you give
which
it to
I
me,
think is just
I'll hold on
coincidence.
to it for safekeeping.
As far as like my fandom of it.
Don't have anything. It's the truth.
I started disliking Family Guy well before that. Like, I remember the first season from The Comeback I thought was cool. That was in 2005. But the season that followed was just really weak. Really, really weak. But by that point, it was just under different showrunners. Like, Seth just had nothing to do with the show anymore. He freely admits that, too. I'm wondering why I'm stopping. It's because of Sherry. This is an escort mission where I had to, like, make sure that she's following me at all times. Now, line this up for a triple kill, please. Hall Edge, no point. Love it. Sweet. Come on, Sherry. Thank you. Futurama is definitely one I should go back and like
Sherry,
sit down with
wait
and watch.
here.
I think
I'm
I've
going to
seen
check it
all
out
but
by
maybe
myself.
one of the
Okay.
Futurama
I'll
movies,
wait
and I
here,
enjoyed them
but
all.
hurry back.
I did watch through season 1, and I enjoyed it, but I remember I didn't quite love it enough to want to keep watching it. Feel free to judge at your leisure there. Whoa. Dude, early American Dad was actually really good. But it definitely has some cringe stuff just because Stan Smith is Stan Smith. Dude is definitely an anti-masker. He reminds me of Pierce on Community. Like, I've loved rewatching old Community with the Drinky Drinks crew, but man, the large majority of Pierce's scenes are just hard to take in. Like, God, Pierce sucks. Like, Pierce Hawthorne really, really sucks. God damn it, Claire, really? There we go, jeez. Dude, the season 1 episode that had the what was it, the squirrels, I think, doing that, that like parody of What's Eating Gilbert Grape, that was next fucking level to me. Oh, god damn it, Sherry, come back. Sherry, you gotta go. Well, it wasn't a Family Guy clone at first. Like, they didn't do like cutaways or anything like that. Like, a lot of the humor actually had like sources and shit.
Claire?
I haven't watched it recently, so I have nothing to compare it to, but no, like early American Dad actually had quite a bit of substance.
Don't worry. Just wait here.
That said, I think I'm kind of just over Seth material in general. Like, I didn't even enjoy Ted. I thought Ted sucked. A lot of people found it really funny. I winced at most of it. I remember when that show debuted, Taco's roommate at the time and his girlfriend, they were watching it. I think it was mostly for the memes, but there was no reason for me to get in the Cleveland show. It's just like, yeah, this isn't entertaining. Yeah, did not like Ted at all. Didn't even bother with the sequel. Like, I don't need to see Peter Griffin as a teddy bear. Five shots, I'm gone. Yep, this is a thing that's happening. So close. That was a good fight. Damn, with the deep cuts though.
Isn't this...
That's okay.
That's about as blunt of a comparison as I've heard in quite some time. That's solid.
Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Even though I'm an only
Fox shoved all their money on him, and I mean, like, his stuff still earns them dollars, as does The Simpsons.
Because
which
of
is,
their work.
to me, the only reason why the show is still on.
Now that you're with me,
Simpsons is
I
just
finally
not
have someone to
worth
rely
watching
upon.
anymore, but
Sherry.
people do still watch it, and it still makes Fox a shitload of money. Because branding, merchandising, all that jazz. Gotta love business. Thunk. Sherry, Sherry, Sherry! I feel like South Park's probably really good still, but I don't know. It's just one of those shows that just fell off for me. Not because of quality, just because I just didn't have any desire to watch it anymore. They got into this this narrative where they would do like an entire saga or an entire story for a full season, which actually ended up working out pretty well. And I actually commend Trey and Matt for that, because they understood that that's where TV was going, and they accommodated. Like, they played it smart. Oh, I need to heal, don't I? I didn't think I was going to go down that far. Still a really good room. Only got hit once. The last time I watched South Park was probably late 2016 because they had that season that was essentially just a big knock on the election, which was well-deserved. And it was a season that featured the member berries, which was a great meme, but I got tired of it pretty damn quickly. Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. They've always done that. It's because, I mean, since South Park is such an easy show to put together relatively quickly, they're able to get current events onto their show faster than other shows could. Like, you see stuff on The Simpsons around, like, seasons 9 through 12 that hadn't been relevant for, like, 6 to 9 months, but that's just because those episodes took forever to animate and put together. Yeah, that's nothing new. Like, that's just a... I mean, if your opinion is that it's not good, then that's fine, but I would never call it trash. No, when South Park is good, it's excellent. It's one of the best comedies probably ever on television. And I think that's a very good reason why, so I think we're just agreeing to disagree there. That one got old to me. Like, I watched Cartoon Wars, and it was like too grating. You know, I understand their complaints, Trey and Matt. Like, I absolutely get where they're coming from, and I agreed with it 100%. But the way that their spite came off of that episode, it didn't sit with me. Like, I just didn't like watching it. Like, I certainly agree with their gripe, but that episode was just kind of agitating to me. I didn't like it at all. That two-part episode, I guess I should say. I just remembered I was supposed to equip something, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I was supposed to... Well, last time I think I healed here, but I guess I don't need to now. Well, Trey and Matt love The Simpsons. I mean, Simpsons did it, became a thing because of them. Left. Damn it. Okay, we're good. Those taunt cancels, though. I didn't watch enough of King of the Hill to form an opinion of it. What I saw of it I recall being good, but something about the... I've got to the point where I just don't enjoy watching shows with, like, I guess that kind of dialect. Maybe because it hits too close to home. It's the same reason I never watched Roseanne. You know, before everybody found out that she was also a complete piece of shit as a human being. 'Cause everything else about Roseanne that's not Roseanne seems excellent. Like, John Goodman is one of my favorite actors of all time, and I would watch him do anything. So I've definitely, like, teased the idea of going back and watching it, but, like, I just don't have any interest. Fuck off, dude. Probably should just kill that guy.
Annette!
I don't think King of the Hill
Sharon.
really needs a revival, though. I think Mike Judge told everything he needed to with it.
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No!
So we're on possible 58 pace. That's
Annette.
kind of cool.
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
Appreciate the info. Thank you. There's so many times I get clipped here. Jesus Christ. So that could have hit me. I need to go. God, F that. Dudes were getting rowdy. I'm not talking about like Piper either. And I definitely agree about Hank. Mike Judge just did a really awesome job with that character. Should be safe enough. I don't know if I call that crazy. Tropes are a trope for a reason. Or tropes are a thing for a reason. I think this is good. It might not be, though. Yeah, sometimes you get lazy writing. That's definitely what happened with The Simpsons. Where? Okay, that's not far enough. I need to push a little bit further here. You just start just pushing that thing all the way back, I guess. I still feel like this is incorrect. I think there's a way you can do it without having to go around it like that, but I'm honestly not sure, and I'm not really willing to mess with it. See how much time I save by not messing up with the box?
Sherry!
Help me, Claire!
See, I don't even want to watch any episodes to get to like 2 good ones. I'm not trying to wade through 25 shows to get to find 2 diamonds in the rough, you know? I ain't got time for that anymore.
Good girl. Now run, Sherry.
The writing is just so awful. Like, hearing Lisa spout meme culture actually made me sad inside.
Come on.
I was just like, this is just not the show that I grew up with. And it also
Then go get it.
didn't catch up with the times, or it didn't like keep with the times. He's doing the same shit they always did with a different coating or layer or whatever.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be...
To me, it's not what ruined Homer, it's what ruined the show. Ruining Homer did not ruin the show. It didn't help, but there's more layers to it than just whatever the fuck happened to Homer in terms of his characterization. Like, that's just too narrow, I think. There's way more to it than that. The real video that needs to be seen, that basically sums up how I feel about the whole process, was about, essentially, it's a 30-minute video. I don't have a link to it right now, sadly, but they basically broke down that The Simpsons stopped being counterculture and just became culture, and that's when it became uninteresting, and that's absolutely true. The more The Simpsons embraced culture, the worse it became. It was when they were doing everything that was not cultural that was phenomenal. Well, that's because of the writing. So there's one thing I had discovered. Growing up, I did used to say that like seasons 3 through 7 were my favorites, and they still are. But I think I put 3 and 4 above the others in terms of pure writing, and once I found out why, it made sense. After season 4 is when most of the original writing team left the show, and those were all like Harvard graduates. Like guys like Al Jean and whatnot. Like Al Jean is my favorite Simpsons writer ever, period. Like I love his commentary, I love his comedy, I love his pen to paper. Like Al Jean is basically a fucking genius.
Sherry.
Like I would shake that man's hand, probably risking certain things that I shouldn't be just to shake that man's hand.
I still love you.
I fucking love that human being.
Forgive me.
but him leaving along with the rest represents like a major like annex from the writing team. Some of them stuck around and came back for like minimal writing capacities. But yeah, between guys like Al Jean and Conan O'Brien, like that whole writing team was Harvard graduates. Those dudes knew comedy. And while season 5 and beyond up through the single digit stuff had a lot of great stuff, like they more than held their own. Season 3 and 4 were kind of just on another level in terms of the writing. Season 4 in particular, just, I don't think anything will ever touch that again. Season 4 was just absurd. Just top to bottom quality. Like my favorite episode ever is in season 5, but my second favorite is in season 4, and I think it's in better company. Like Last Exit to Springfield is my second favorite episode ever, but you have other greats to go along with it too. Duffless, Marge versus the Monorail. Like, season 4 was just full of bangers. You can't find a bad episode in that season. Like the Harvard writing team really went out on a high note.
Now you wait here, okay?
That was season 6. It's very good. Kept everybody in suspense for summer. I definitely have fond memories of that time period. But it still wasn't the peak of the show or anything. Nice. No misprompts. That was season 3, I think. Also a good one. Very sad episode. Like, I definitely rewatched that one recently, and that's kind of a hard one to watch.
5 minutes until detonation.
Like, anyone who's recently lost a parent should not watch that episode. No matter how many good gags it had. Yeah, The Simpsons clip shows were never my favorites either. Season 6 had one as well about, like, all of their, like, past loves and shit, including Homewreckers. Didn't love that one either. I liked the gag where they continued to reuse old animation bits because it was a clip show. But aside from that, yeah, I could have skipped that one and been okay with it. But I rewatched it because why the hell not? Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea. Man, that's the second time in 2 weeks someone's asked me that. It's gotta be one of the first two. Like, whoa, he scouted that? Wow, dude, are you fucking kidding me? He's such an asshole when he gets aggressive. Okay, I guess I'm never going right again. Paid for it.
You lose, big guy.
It's definitely one of the first two. I think the softest spot I have is probably Treehouse of Horror 2, which was in season 3. But the first one's great too. My favorite bit that I didn't know until recently from the first Treehouse of Horror is that James Earl Jones had a speaking part in every single story. They had Bad Dream House, Hungry Are the Damned, and The Raven. Like, he had a speaking part in all of them. And in the first one, he was the guy who was at their house who took the dollar tip, like the mover, I guess. And Hungry Are the Damned, he was the voice of Shirok the Preparer. And then in The Raven, he was the narrator. And it was him voicing all of it. And I just thought that was amazing. Yo, no hits? Let's go. That is gas. Oh, we are PBing the shit out of this. Oh, hi, Leon. I didn't even know you were here.
What was that?
Hi, doggy.
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has
So yeah,
been
I
activated.
love that about
This train will
TOH1,
detonate.
but I think TOH2 is
This
my
train will
favorite.
detonate.
TOH3 was also very good, but
No!
it was missing something
What's
for me.
wrong
It had a
with
lot
this
of great
thing?
jokes. The semen
know.
joke in King
The door
Homer is
won't
like
open.
an all-timer. Like, that's probably my favorite Burns Smithers interaction ever. In anything Simpsons ever did. No. Slightly. I'm gonna eat you. Giant bulbous purple sack with a nose that's also a face. No, not the hentai monster. These acid rounds are gonna be enough to kill him, but shoot him anyway. No, Claire, what are you doing? Alright, that was actually funny. You're gonna have to laugh at that. I wasn't gonna get a 57 anyway. That was still a dumb. Oh, he's actually dead. Exactsies, we did it! Still like cut, I think over a minute, so that's pretty sweet. Maybe over a minute, I guess we'll find out. Oh. No, I didn't. I forgot about this nonsense here. It just takes forever to heal. Oh well. Still a 58. Oh yeah, for sure. Not doubting that for a second. And we don't even get to see the ending. That's gonna make me sad because it just doesn't show up in OBS no matter what you do. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thank you for the GG, nice guy. Appreciate it. That was not Mr. X, that was William Birkin. Thanks for the GG, Taco and David. Appreciate it.